So what I'm doing, I'm getting ready to send this post, that cute little picture that we just took, because everybody needs to hear about you. They need to know about your purpose story, because even though you're my friend, your purpose story encourages me. So, yeah. Oh, okay. Hey, everybody, it's Monica from the Coffee with Monica show, and we're doing our new segment called Purpose Moments. And I'm here today with what I like to call a superwoman, a femalepreneur, and she's so inspiring and she's so diligent at her task that she had to come and share her story. So I have today Miss Tinika Bell.
How are you today?
I'm good. I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you.
I
I am
am.
so excited being here today.
But you know what? This moment had to come, and I've been wanting to have you have coffee with me for a while, but it wasn't the time.
Right.
Now is the time, because you've experienced some things,
Yes.
you've overcome some things,
Thank you, Lord.
and it's like now the time is right for you to share. So I want to just go on and let's get started, because I want the viewers to just really get inspired by your story. Now, the one thing that really intrigued me about you is that you started a business at the tender age of 19. 19, we still trying to figure out how to tie our shoes.
Right.
So tell me, I mean, a teenager coming up with a business idea and actually doing it, please tell me, how did you come up with that?
God put it inside of me. You know, it was just all the Lord. I was young, at a young age. All my family are entrepreneurs.
Okay.
And so I wanted to have my own restaurant because I worked at Taco Bell for 6 years as a manager.
Okay.
And I saw, you know, how to run a business. I learned, you know, the necessary tools it took. And then hard work. I worked like 90 hours a week.
Oh my gosh.
So I said I might as well be doing this for myself.
Right.
So I did get an SBA guarantee from the SBA, Small Business Administration, and that's where they give you a guarantee when you go to the bank that they'll, it's like collateral.
Okay.
So if you go out of business and you're not able to pay your loan back, they'll give you the money up to 80% of that.
Okay.
So Pine Bluff National, at that time, that's what it was called, they kept telling me no. But I went there every day. When they would tell me no, turn me down, I would apply again. I would fill out a whole nother application, and about 8 times.
Oh my God.
And every time they tell me no, I go back and I'll say, you're going to give me this loan. You're going to give me this loan. Even though I had went to the SBA, I had a guarantee, they wouldn't give it to me.
Yeah.
But they said they was tired of me coming back there. Persistent.
You
They
wore
said,
them
you are
out.
so persistent. Give it to her.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I got that guarantee, and I picked out all of the things that I needed for my restaurant, moved into the mall, and then it was a challenge trying to get the customers in.
Yeah.
I cooked up food and set it out as a display, and then talked to people as they passed by.
Yeah.
Reeled them in. I made $100,000 in the first 6 months
Oh my
at
gosh.
19.
See, that blows my mind. That blows my mind. And I feel like your drive and your tenacity not to give up set the stage for where you are now.
Yes.
And since 19, you have become a teacher.
Yes.
You own a daycare.
Yes.
You're doing community service. It's like, where does it stop?
Right, and I sell tea.
You sell,
But-
you sell tea.
Because I noticed as an entrepreneur, you need to have a healthy body.
Exactly.
You cannot get up off of 4 hours of sleep and to maintain what you need to maintain without health.
Yeah, yeah.
So I also do that: tea, coffee,
Coffee.
vitamins.
Yeah. So, Tinika, I gotta know, and I know there are some people that are perhaps watching, and young people that have a goal to one day become a business owner, or maybe even just be the first in their family to go to college and get a degree, but they're afraid, and because they're thinking their age is going to handicap them. What could you say to people who, you know, have a goal and a dream?
They have to be persistent. They have to trust in God. And when people tell you no and you can't, you can. You have to believe, you have to have faith, and you have to just get out there and do the work.
Yeah.
You get faith without works is
It's
dead.
dead, right.
You got to work the field
Exactly.
in order to make it work.
So was it easy, Tinika?
No, definitely not easy. I
Really?
had all kind of challenges, you know, from getting loans from the bank, getting approved for the buildings that I
Yeah.
wanted to get, then just expanding, you know, regulations and
Oh
rules
yeah.
and, you know, the type of regulations they come up with. I didn't let that stop me.
Wow.
Where
Wow.
there's a will, there's a way. And
Yeah.
as you know, in my career teaching, I had a principal once who told me there's a solution to every problem. And you know what? Those solutions can make you money.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. That's good.
So I always remember that.
Yeah,
Take
yeah.
that at heart.
But you know what
Solutions.
I love about you is that when you do things big. You don't hold back. You don't settle. And the first time I stepped into your daycare, I was just like, I mean, you go the extra mile.
Right.
And I had coffee with Tanya Mitchell earlier, and she was saying how she started out with nothing. Did you start out with money in the bank after you got your first business launch? Did you have like a nest egg stashed away somewhere? And
No, ma'am. I had to, for 3 years, work as a teacher, buy things for my daycare center that I wanted to get because I still did not have the credit needed
Yeah.
to be able to get the funding.
Yeah.
So I would buy things and put in a storage, and go to auctions and all that. Finally, I got enough, and I was like $3,000 still short
Wow.
of getting the deposit and the first month's rent. So what I did was I was just on the phone with this prophet. And he's prophesying to
Yeah.
people on the phone, and he picked me on the phone. And his name is Prophet Fred Brain, and he's out of
Okay.
Michigan
Okay.
on Impact Network.
Okay,
Now.
okay.
And he said, "Young lady, I see God's going to bless you through the keyboard." I'm like, "What is he talking about?"
Yeah.
And so one day I just got this idea as I was sitting at my computer to apply for payday loans. And
Wow.
people say that's really bad
Right,
to get
right.
a payday loan
Yeah,
because the
yeah.
interest. But I said, well, maybe if I do. And so I said, you know what? I'm just going to apply for payday loans all over the place.
Yeah.
I got $3,000 in payday loans. That's what I needed was that $3,000. And I was able to pay it back over a period of time and never got those again. But they gave me the opportunity to get what I needed to get.
But I hear something so interesting in that because a lot of times, well, it's true that they had to do some regulations with the payday loans, but sometimes in life, things will present themselves in not such a neat package, and it may not necessarily look like the thing to do, but it really is the thing to do,
Right.
and it leads to this, to this, to this, to this. So it's like, take what you got, make it work, flip it, as they say,
Right.
and become successful.
God does it in mysterious ways. It's never the way that you think you're going
Yeah.
to get it.
Yeah.
And I never would have thought I would have used payday loans to get a business.
Right, exactly.
But he used that.
Wow. And you know, your heart, you have such a giving heart. And people, they don't know you like I know you because they're watching. But you have such a giving heart. It's like you live to give. And so you're working on a project now where you're feeding kids.
Yeah, I had a child that came in my classroom and he didn't have lunch meat or bread or anything. And he was like, "Miss Bell, could you just help me out and get me some lunch meat and bread for my sisters and brothers?" I said, "Sure, baby, I don't have any food." And that touched my heart. Okay, I saw kids there as a teacher that didn't have food, didn't have soap, didn't have clothes,
Wow.
coats,
Wow.
shoes, all of that. And so I decided that this is what I wanted to do was help the community in that way as well.
Wow.
So
Wow.
we help them like with back to school supplies,
Yeah. Yeah.
coats, shoes, and we feed them.
Wow. Wow. So what would you say to would-be entrepreneurs? Like I said, what would your word of inspiration be to them?
Serving others is very important. It's about other people. It's not about you. It's about others
Yeah.
and putting God first.
Yeah.
Because He wants us to be a blessing to other people. He blesses you to be a blessing to others.
Exactly.
And this is what I feel in my heart. Is that it doesn't matter about me. I mean, it's been times that I didn't get approved and the DHS didn't pay me for it.
Yeah.
But I kept feeding them
Yes.
whatever I had to do.
Yeah.
Because it was not about that. It's not always about a profit. You
Exactly.
have to give in order to receive.
That's it. That's it. That's the
And
answer.
then don't just give just because this is what you feel like you need to get something back.
Right.
Give because that is what you're doing, serving others. That's what life is about.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Y'all gotta love her. Y'all gotta love her. Okay, so you're gonna come back on the show again when we do the Great Big Old Show. You're gonna come back because there's so much to your life. We're gonna have to do like volumes
Right.
for you. So, but hey. I'm going to put Tinika Bell's information on the post so that you'll be able to reach out to her, because I really would like for you to partner with her in some of her community events. She loves feeding these children. So get with her if you want the tea and all that good stuff. She has a whole bunch of stuff going on. Connect with her. Connect with her. But hey, I don't want you to go away. We're going to come back next week with another segment of Purpose Moments on Coffee with Monica. See you later.